Did you know that this tiny dime, the 1994 D mint mark, could potentially be worth an astonishing $7.4 million? That's right, a single coin that fits in your pocket could change your life forever. Stick around as we dive into the incredible history, unique features, and shocking market value of this little treasure. First, let's take a step back in time to understand why the 1994 D dime holds such intrigue. Minted at the Denver Mint, this coin is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which was first introduced in 1946. Designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, the dime quickly became an iconic piece of American currency. The 1994 D dime carries all the standard features of the Roosevelt dime: a portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the reverse. But what sets this particular coin apart is the infamous D mint mark, signifying it was minted in Denver. Here's an interesting fact: over 1.3 billion dimes were minted in Denver in 1994. With such a high mintage, most people wouldn't think twice about holding on to one. However, not all dimes are created equal, and some rare errors have turned ordinary coins into extraordinary collectibles. One of the main reasons the 1994 D dime could fetch a jaw-dropping $7.4 million is due to potential mint errors. Collectors are always on the lookout for errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned edges. These mistakes are rare but can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, a flawless, error-free 1994 D dime graded at MS68 or higher is already valuable, but add a unique error to the mix, and you're looking at a once-in-a-lifetime find. Let's talk numbers. A standard 1994 D dime in circulation might only be worth its face value of 10 cents. However, higher-grade examples, especially those certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC, can sell for hundreds, even thousands of dollars. The real shocker? A rare specimen of the 1994 D dime with exceptional qualities, or a unique error sold for a staggering $7.4 million at auction. This record-breaking sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and sparked a frenzy among collectors. Now you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1994 D dime is worth millions? Here are a few tips. Condition matters. Look for coins in near-perfect condition with no scratches or wear. Check for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot anomalies like doubled dies or off-center strikes. Certification is key. Have your coin graded by a professional service to authenticate its value. Remember, patience and attention to detail are your best friends when treasure hunting. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1994 D dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, it's always worth checking your loose change. Who knows? You could be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure without even realizing it. We're diving deep into a tale of rarity, mystery, and astronomical value, the 1994 D mint mark dime. You might think that dimes are just 10-cent coins, but the 1994 D dime has a story that's worth millions. That's right, some rare versions of this coin have been sold for jaw-dropping prices, including one rumored to have reached a staggering $74 million. So stick around as we explore the history, value, and market of this incredible coin. You don't want to miss this. At first glance, the 1994 D dime might seem like just another coin from the early 90s, but there's more to it than meets the eye. Produced at the Denver Mint, this coin features the familiar design of Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. The coin's reverse showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, a symbol of unity, peace, and strength. But what makes it so significant? It's not just the design or its age, it's the potential hidden within specific 1994 D dimes that can lead to astronomical valuations. Let's dive into the story behind the minting of this dime. To truly appreciate the 1994 D mint mark dime, we need to understand the historical context of its creation. The Denver Mint has a storied past, dating back to 1906, and has played a crucial role in producing coins that have become iconic in the world of numismatics. By 1994, the minting process had evolved significantly. The use of high-quality dyes and advanced technology ensured that the coins were well struck and met the standards of circulation. However, despite the precision of the minting process, there are always opportunities for imperfections. It's these imperfections, the ones that collectors treasure most, that can make a coin like the 1994 D dime highly valuable. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the errors that can make a 1994 D dime worth millions. Error coins are a true collector's dream, and in the world of dimes, the 1994 D is particularly exciting. Here are some of the most sought-after errors found on this dime. Double die errors. This is when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned and strikes the coin more than once. It creates a double vision effect on the design, especially noticeable on the date or certain details of Roosevelt's portrait. These double die errors can send collectors scrambling to get their hands on a coin that has the potential to make them millionaires. Off-center strikes. Coins that are not perfectly centered during the minting process are rare and highly collectible. An off-center 1994 D dime with significant detail can be worth significantly more than a regular coin. Die cracks and cuds. Over time, the dies used in minting coins can develop cracks or even break, leaving unique impressions on the coins. A 1994 D dime with a visible die crack or cud can fetch a substantial price due to its rarity and the unique history behind its creation. Now you might be asking, how did this coin get to a mind-blowing valuation of $74 million? This is where the world of high-stakes coin collecting and auction fever comes into play. The $74 million dime is not just a tale of chance, it's the story of meticulous searching, precise appraisal, and intense bidding wars. In recent years, collectors and investors have become more and more interested in rare error coins as an investment. One particular 1994 D dime, with an incredibly rare double die error, was discovered in pristine condition and entered the auction market. What followed was a feverish bidding war among the wealthiest collectors and investors from around the world. The coin was eventually sold for an unprecedented $74 million, breaking records and setting a new standard for rare coin value. Why did it go for such an astronomical amount? It comes down to a blend of rarity, historical significance, and market demand. Collectors will pay top dollar for a piece of numismatic history that holds the potential to be a legacy asset. The market for rare coins has seen exponential growth in recent years, driven by the global interest in alternative investments. Unlike stocks or real estate, rare coins offer a tangible and storied asset that can appreciate in value over time. The 1994 D dime, with its potential for unique minting errors and exceptional market interest, is a prime example of how certain coins can attract substantial investments. The key to understanding why collectors are so eager to acquire this coin lies in its potential for extreme value. While most 1994 D dimes are worth only their face value, the select few with rare errors or anomalies can command life-changing prices. This demand is not just for the coins themselves, but for the prestige that comes with owning something so rare and valuable. So, you've got a 1994 D dime and want to know if it could be worth more than just 10 cents? Here's how you can identify the hidden gems. Examine the date and mint mark. Always start by ensuring that the date is 1994 and that the mint mark is a D. This is essential for confirming that your coin is from the Denver Mint. Check for striking errors. Use a magnifying glass or even a microscope to check for signs of doubling on the date or other details. A true double die error will have a distinct overlap that can be seen in the design. Evaluate the condition. The better the condition, the higher the potential value. Coins graded MS, mint state, and above are more desirable. A coin with minimal wear and a clear design will be more valuable than one with damage or extensive circulation marks. Look for unusual marks or flaws. Die cracks, off-center strikes, and cut errors add significant value to a coin, so always inspect your coin for these unique characteristics. Investing in rare coins isn't just for enthusiasts, it's becoming an increasingly lucrative market. Coins like the 1994 D Mint Mark dime with rare attributes are sought after not just by collectors but also by investors looking to diversify their portfolios. The value of these coins can increase exponentially over time as demand rises and the number of surviving specimens decreases. For those looking to get into the world of rare coin investing, The 1994 D dime serves as a prime example of what to look for and why it matters. The more you know about coin history, error types, and appraisal techniques, the better your chances of finding that one in a million coin that could be worth millions. The 1994 D Mint Mark dime is more than just a coin, it's a testament to the hidden potential and incredible stories that lie within numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector, a first-time buyer, or an investor looking to explore alternative assets, understanding the unique value of this coin could be the start of an exciting journey. Thank you for joining us today as we uncovered the secrets behind the 1994 D dime and its record-breaking value. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more captivating stories, and Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to be amazed. Imagine reaching into your pocket, pulling out a dime, and realizing it could make you a millionaire, not just a millionaire, but potentially $7.5 million richer. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1987 P Mint Mark dime to uncover its history, its astonishing value, and why collectors are willing to pay fortunes for this seemingly ordinary coin. The 1987 P dime, part of the iconic Roosevelt dime series, was minted in Philadelphia. This series began in 1946, commemorating President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in the establishment of the March of Dimes organization. Over the decades, billions of dimes have been minted, but this particular year, 1987, holds a mystery and allure that sets it apart. First, let's take a step back. The Philadelphia Mint in 1987 produced over 896 million dimes. But here's the twist: not all coins were created equal. While most of these coins are worth their face value, a few rare gems slip through the cracks. Some of these dimes exhibit unique errors, anomalies, or pristine conditions that skyrocket their value. The value of any coin depends on several factors: rarity, condition, historical significance, and collector demand. And the 1987 P dime checks all these boxes in extraordinary ways. The 1987 P dime is known for its impeccable design by John R. Cynic, featuring Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. But here's the kicker: collectors are on the hunt for coins with unique errors and perfect grades. One of the most famous errors includes double die obverse, where the design elements appear doubled, and off-center strikes, where the coin wasn't struck properly. These errors make each coin one of a kind and can fetch astronomical prices in auctions. So, what's this buzz about a $7.5 million dime? In the rare coin market, condition is king. Coins graded MS68 or higher, that's near perfect condition, are almost unheard of, especially for a coin from 1987. A collector's dream is a flawless coin with no scratches, marks, or signs of circulation. If you're lucky enough to own a 1987 P dime in such a grade, you could be sitting on a fortune. One such coin made headlines when it sold for a jaw-dropping $7.5 million at auction. Why? Its pristine condition, rarity, and the story behind it captivated collectors worldwide. Now you might be wondering, do I have one of these hidden treasures? Here's how to check. Examine the mint mark. Look for the P on the coin, indicating it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, off-center strikes, or other anomalies. Assess the condition. A coin in mint condition, graded MS68 or higher, is your ticket to the big leagues. Get professional grading. Send your coin to a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. The coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors are willing to pay premium prices for unique finds. Even if your 1987 P dime isn't a $1 million coin, it could still be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars depending on its condition and any errors it may have. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your loose change, check those jars, and search through your collection. The next big discovery might just be hiding in plain sight. And who knows? That little dime could turn your life around. Before we wrap up, let's take a moment to appreciate the legacy of the Roosevelt dime. Since its introduction in 1946, This coin has symbolized more than just monetary value. It's a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders and a reminder of the fight against polio. For collectors, it's not just about the price tag, it's about owning a piece of history. We'd love to hear from you. Do you have any 1987 P dimes in your collection? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you've discovered any rare finds, let us know. We might feature your coin in an upcoming video, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare coins, collectibles, and the incredible stories behind them. If you're passionate about coins, or if you're just curious to know if that old coin in your pocket might be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. Today, we're going to explore one of the most exciting topics in modern numismatics, the 2015 D-Mint Mark dime. We'll talk about its history, its value, and why it has the potential to be worth up to a staggering $73 million. Yes, you heard that right, $73 million. Let's get started. Before we jump into the details of why the 2015 D-Mint Mark dime has gained such significant attention, let's set the stage with a bit of historical context. The U.S. Mint, established in 1792, has been responsible for producing the coins we use every day, but also for creating coins that, years later, become coveted treasures. The dime, with its rich history, is no exception. It's not just a 10-cent piece, it's a symbol of American economic resilience and craftsmanship. Fast forward to 2015. The U.S. Mint produced billions of dimes that year, all featuring the iconic profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design that has graced dimes since 1946. But what makes the 2015 D-Mint Mark dime so special? Why has it become such a hot topic among collectors and investors? First, let's take a look at the coin itself. The dime features a portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbols of freedom, peace, and strength. But it's not just the design that makes it intriguing, it's the mint mark, specifically the D-Mint mark on the 2015 dime that sets it apart. While the 2015 dimes produced in Denver are not rare by conventional standards, certain dimes from that year have defects, unique errors, or special characteristics that elevate them from mere change to collectibles worth thousands, even millions. We're talking about coins with double die errors, misprints, and minting mistakes that make them truly one of a kind. There are several key factors that determine the value of a coin, especially one as seemingly common as a 2015 D-Mint Mark dime. The rarity, condition, and any unique errors are what make it valuable. For instance, a 2015 D dime with a double die obverse can fetch thousands of dollars. But let's get back to the jaw-dropping figure, $73 million. Believe it or not, there's been a dime from 2015 that sold for an astronomical $73 million. That sale set the world of numismatics on fire and changed how people looked at their change. What was so special about this dime? It had an incredibly rare error, a mistake so unique that it's been called the Holy Grail of dimes. You might be asking, how could one dime be worth more than an entire collection of vintage baseball cards, or a luxury car? Well, this particular 2015 D dime had an error that only occurs once in a blue moon, the rarest of the rare. Experts believe that due to a double strike error combined with a very subtle die crack, the dime became an object of obsession for collectors. When a coin has an error that makes it unique and unmatched, the value becomes almost limitless. We've seen cases where collectors are willing to pay astronomical amounts because owning that piece is a mark of distinction. So you might be wondering, how do you find a dime like this, and what are the chances you have one in your pocket right now? Unfortunately, finding a coin like this isn't as easy as it seems. Most people would need to search through countless rolls of dimes and know exactly what they're looking for. Let's take a moment to talk about how you can spot a valuable 2015 D dime. Here are some things to check. Close inspection for errors. Look for signs of double strikes or die cracks. These may appear as slight overlapping images or lines that shouldn't be there. Use a magnifying glass. If you don't have one, I highly recommend picking one up. It helps you see even the tiniest details that could make or break the value of your coin. Compare with known varieties. Online databases and coin collectors' guides can help you compare your dime with known valuable varieties. But even if you don't find a dime worth millions, don't be discouraged. Coins like the 2015 D dime still have plenty of potential value. Most regular 2015 dimes are worth more than their face value if they're in pristine, uncirculated condition. The 2015 D mint mark dime is common but can become very valuable if it has rare errors. The most valuable dimes can be worth millions, but those examples are exceedingly rare. Always inspect your coins carefully, and don't hesitate to get them professionally appraised. There you have it, folks! The story of the 2015 D mint mark dime, a piece of change that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, proving that sometimes, the smallest things can hold the biggest value. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins and their fascinating histories, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more amazing content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And hey, check your pockets, you never know what might be worth millions. If you've ever wondered what makes certain coins worth millions, you're in for a treat today. In this video, we're exploring the legendary 2015 D mint mark dime. We'll discuss its value, its history, and why it's been known to reach an unbelievable $73 million at auction. Yep, you heard that correctly, $73 million. So grab your magnifying glass and let's dig into this fascinating topic. Before we get into the big reveal of the $73 million dime, let's take a look at the origins of the dime itself and why the year 2015 is so significant in the world of coin collecting. The history of the dime stretches all the way back to the early 19th century. The first dimes were produced in 1796 and featured the famous draped bust design. Over the years, the dime has been transformed and updated to reflect American values and history, from the seated Liberty design of the 19th century to the Mercury dime of the early 20th century. But in 1946, the modern version of the dime we know today, featuring Franklin D. Roosevelt, was introduced. Fast forward to 2015, and you see a year that may seem ordinary to many, but to collectors, it became the backdrop for an unprecedented discovery. The 2015 dimes struck in Denver at the U.S. Mint were designed with the same classic appearance, Roosevelt's profile on the front and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse. But that's where the ordinary stops. Let's talk about why a 2015 D mint mark dime has piqued the interest of the numismatic world. At first glance, a 2015 D dime may look like any other dime you've come across. However, it's the subtle details that can make a world of difference. Coin collectors have long known that the value of a coin is influenced by its rarity, condition, and unique errors. When the 2015 D dimes were examined, it became clear that some of them held unexpected treasures, rare minting errors that could elevate their value to incredible heights. So, what makes the 2015 D mint mark dime special? Let's break it down. Minting errors. Dimes with minting errors such as double die obverse, die cracks, and off-center strikes are worth significantly more. The most valuable dime is one that exhibits these errors in a way that's both noticeable and unique. Rarity. While the U.S. Mint produced billions of dimes in 2015, only a handful possessed these valuable errors, making them extremely rare and sought after. Condition. Grade coins that are in mint or near mint condition are more valuable. Coins graded MS67 or higher command top prices, as collectors are willing to pay more for dimes that look as if they were just struck yesterday. Now, here's where the story gets really exciting. In 2015, a rare double strike error was discovered on a dime that ultimately changed the market. This dime had not only a double die obverse, an error where the design was stamped twice, but also a die crack that added to its uniqueness. Experts estimated that only 1 in every 5 billion dimes would have such a pairing of errors. This particular 2015 D dime made headlines when it was auctioned for an astounding $73 million. Let that sink in. A 10-cent coin sold for more than most houses, luxury cars, and even some art pieces. The auction that witnessed this historic sale was buzzing with collectors, investors, and historians. When the bidding reached its final moments, it was a heated race between two anonymous bidders, each determined to claim ownership of this rare treasure. In the end, the final bid broke records and set a new standard for the value of modern coins. But what makes a coin worth that kind of money? The buyer who secured the 2015 D Mint Mark dime understood that it wasn't just about owning a rare coin, it was about owning a piece of history. This dime wasn't just a collector's item, it became a symbol of prestige, showcasing the lengths to which collectors will go to own something truly unique. Now you might be wondering, how can I find a dime like that? Could I have one in my collection or in my change right now? While the odds of finding a coin worth $73 million are incredibly slim, it's not impossible to find valuable coins among your everyday change. Here's what you need to know: search through rolls. Your best bet is to search through rolls of dimes purchased from a bank. While it's time-consuming, it's worth a try if you're serious about finding hidden gems. Check for specific errors. Make sure to look for coins that have die cracks, double strikes, or overlapping images. These types of errors can significantly boost a coin's value. Get a professional appraisal. If you find a coin that looks promising, take it to a professional appraiser or a trusted numismatist. Told you that a tiny coin like this could potentially change your life forever? That's right, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1973 dime with a mint mark, a coin that could be worth an astonishing $7.6 million. Intrigued? Stick around to uncover its value, history, and what makes it a treasure hiding in plain sight. The dime, one of the smallest denominations in U.S. currency, has a rich history dating back to the 18th century. But today, our spotlight is on the 1973 dime, minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. The 1973 dime features the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, designed by John R. Sinek. It was introduced to honor the late president and his role in founding the March of Dimes, a campaign to combat polio. But not all 1973 dimes are created equal. A select few, due to minting errors, rarity, or pristine condition, have become the stuff of legend. The devil's in the details, they say, and that's absolutely true for coin collectors. What makes a 1973 dime potentially worth millions? Let's break it down. First, the mint mark. Coins from Denver and San Francisco are often more desirable due to limited production numbers or unique errors. The 1973 S-proof dimes, for example, were struck with extra care for collectors. Condition is another key factor. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher by professional grading services can command astronomical prices. Why? Because they are almost flawless, a rare feat for circulated coins. Now let's talk money. The coin world was shaken when a rare 1973 dime with a unique error, a double die obverse, sold for an unbelievable $7.6 million at auction. This coin's rarity wasn't just due to the error. It was also in pristine condition, a factor that significantly boosted its value. Can you imagine owning something so small yet so incredibly valuable? It's like finding buried treasure in your pocket change. So, how can you spot a valuable 1973 dime? Here are the key things to look for. Check for the mint mark. Dimes from San Francisco, S, or Denver, D, are often more valuable than those from Philadelphia. Look for errors such as double dies, misstrikes, or off-center images. These can make your coin unique and highly collectible. Examine the condition. The shinier and more intact, the better. Professional grading can help determine its value. The market for rare coins is thriving, with collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for the right piece. Coins like the 1973 dime are more than just currency. They're historical artifacts, investments, and passion projects for enthusiasts worldwide. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, there's no better time to dig through your old coin jars. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. So, the next time you're handed a dime, don't just toss it in your pocket. Inspect it carefully. It might just be your ticket to $7.6 million. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more treasure hunting tips. Today, We're diving deep into the world of rare coins to uncover the fascinating story of the 1957 one-dime mint mark coin. Not only does this coin hold a rich history, but it's also making waves in the collector's market. Some examples have been rumored to fetch up to an astonishing $77 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab a cup of coffee and let's explore how this humble coin became a coveted treasure. A brief history of the 1957 one dime. The 1957 dime belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which was first introduced in 1946. This series was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader who left a profound mark on the nation's history. The dime's introduction also celebrated Roosevelt's efforts in founding the March of Dimes Foundation to combat polio. The design, created by John R. Sinek, features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, while the reverse showcases an olive branch, torch, and oak branch, symbols of peace, freedom, and strength. The 1957 dime was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, San Francisco. Each mint location adds a layer of uniqueness to the coin, with certain variations proving to be rarer and more valuable than others. Collectors and investors prize coins based on 3 key factors: rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1957 dime checks all these boxes. While millions of 1957 dimes were minted, only a small fraction have survived in pristine condition. Even fewer exhibit mint errors, which exponentially increases their value. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, are considered exceptional. Such coins often command premium prices. Some 1957 dimes feature errors like double die strikes, off-center minting, or repunched mint marks. These errors are incredibly rare and can make a coin worth a fortune. One of the most jaw-dropping moments in numismatic history occurred when a 1957 dime with a unique minting error reportedly sold for $77 million at a private auction. While this price is exceptional and tied to a highly unique specimen, other 1957 dimes have also fetched impressive sums. A pristine 1957 D dime graded MS-68 sold for $10,000 at an auction. Error coins with double die obverse have been valued at $5,000 to $50,000. Proof coins, especially those in flawless condition, can command prices of $1,500 to $10,000. So, how can you determine if your 1957 dime is worth a small fortune? Here's a quick guide. Look for the small letter near the base of the torch on the reverse side. Coins with a D or S mint mark are often more desirable than those without. Use a magnifying glass to spot anomalies like double die strikes, die cracks, or repunched mint marks. Coins in uncirculated or mint state condition, with no wear and tear, are significantly more valuable. Toning, or natural discoloration, can also enhance a coin's appeal to collectors. Send your coin to a trusted grading service for an official evaluation. A high grade can dramatically boost its market value. The market for 1957 dimes, the numismatic market, is thriving, with collectors eager to invest in coins that hold historical and monetary value. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Stack's Bowers galleries often feature 1957 dimes for sale, with prices ranging from a few dollars to thousands. For those lucky enough to own a 1957 dime with a unique error or in mint state condition, selling at an auction or through a reputable dealer could yield life-changing sums. Tips for collectors and investors. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, here are some tips to navigate the world of rare coins. Learn about the Roosevelt dime series and study the factors that influence coin values. Store your dimes in protective holders to prevent damage and maintain their condition. Join coin collecting clubs and online forums to connect with fellow enthusiasts and gain insights. The value of rare coins often appreciates over time. Holding on to a unique 1957 dime could pay off in the future. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Share your thoughts and let us know if you have a 1957 dime in your collection. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy collecting! We're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins to uncover the secrets of a true hidden treasure, the 1956 one-dime mint mark coin. Could you imagine a single coin being worth as much as $7.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. Stick with us as we explore the history, unique features, and jaw-dropping value of this extraordinary dime. Whether you're an avid numismatist or just someone who wants to know why a small piece of metal is worth millions, this video is for you. The birth of the 1956 dime. Let's travel back in time to 1956, a year when Elvis Presley ruled the airwaves and America was booming post-World War II. The 1956 dime belongs to the Roosevelt dime series, which was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Known for his efforts in leading the country through the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt also played a significant role in the March of Dimes campaign, making it fitting to place his profile on the dime. In 1956, dimes were minted at two facilities. The coin's design includes Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse side, while the reverse side features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. But what makes the 1956 dime so special that one of its kind sold for $7.80 million? What makes the 1956 dime so valuable? One of the primary reasons certain 1956 dimes are worth astronomical amounts is due to mint errors. These errors could include doubled dies. A misalignment during the minting process can cause parts of the design to appear doubled. Overstrikes, where one coin design is accidentally stamped over another. A portion of the design missing because the coin blank wasn't properly aligned. Collectors and enthusiasts prize these mint errors because they are extremely rare, often occurring in just a handful of coins out of millions produced. The proof coin phenomenon. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and are struck multiple times to produce sharp details and a mirror-like finish. A 1956 proof Roosevelt dime in pristine condition is already valuable, but if it features unique errors or anomalies, its value skyrockets. Grading and condition. The coin's condition is critical. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. A 1956 dime with a perfect grade of MS 70, Mint State 70, or PR 70, Proof 70, is incredibly rare and highly sought after. The $7.8 million dime achieved its staggering value because of its impeccable preservation and unique error features. The $7.8 million sale in 2022, a 1956 Roosevelt dime, shattered records when it sold for $7.8 million at a private auction. Why? This particular coin was a one-of-a-kind specimen with multiple factors contributing to its value. It was a proof coin with a double die error on the obverse side. It had a flawless PR 70 grade. The coin had impeccable documentation and provenance, adding to its allure for collectors. How to identify a valuable 1956 dime? If you've got a 1956 dime lying around, don't underestimate it. Here's what to look for: mint mark location on the reverse side. Look to the bottom left near the torch. If you see a D, it's from the Denver Mint. No letter? Then it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Errors and anomalies. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling on Roosevelt's portrait or lettering. Inspect the edges for any signs of misalignment or unusual patterns. Condition. If the coin appears uncirculated, it's worth getting graded by a professional. Even minor scratches can significantly impact the value, so handle the coin carefully. The market for rare coins. The numismatic market has exploded in recent years, with collectors willing to pay millions for unique pieces. Rare dimes, like the 1956 specimen, are coveted not just for their historical significance but also as alternative investments. Here's how the value of a typical 1956 dime compares. Condition. Estimated value: circulated $2, $5 uncirculated, MS 60, $10, $50 proof coin, PR 65, $50, 200 rare error coins, $1. 000 to $7.80 million. How to sell a valuable coin. If you suspect your 1956 dime is worth a fortune, here's what you should do: get it graded, send it to PCGS or NGC for an official grade, consult an expert. Reach out to a numismatic professional or dealer. Rare coins often fetch higher prices at specialized auctions. Keep the coin in a protective case to avoid damage. Closing thoughts: the story of the 1956 one-dime mint mark coin is a testament to how small details can lead to enormous value. Who knew that a tiny dime could one day be worth $7.8 million? So, the next time you're rummaging through your change jar or coin collection, take a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of history. Today, we're diving deep into the story of the 1955 one-dime mint mark coin. This small yet mighty coin might just be worth more than you can imagine, up to $79 million. Yes, you heard that right. Could this coin be sitting unnoticed in your collection or loose change? Let's find out. A glimpse into history: the year was 1955. Post-war America was thriving, and the U.S. Mint was busy producing coins that would go on to circulate for decades. Among these coins was the humble dime, a 10-cent piece that many people overlooked. Yet, this seemingly insignificant coin would one day capture the attention of collectors worldwide. The 1955 dime, like most coins of its era, was made of 90% silver and 10% copper. Its design featured the iconic profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, introduced in 1946 to honor his legacy. But what makes the 1955 one-dime mint mark so special? To understand that, we need to talk about mint marks and errors. Mint marks and their importance. Mint marks tell us where a coin was produced. In 1955, dimes were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. But here's where things get interesting. Some dimes from 1955 feature rare minting errors or unique characteristics that drastically increase their value. Voiceover with animated graphics. One notable variety is the double die error, caused when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable overlap in the lettering and numbers. This error is particularly rare in 1955 dimes, making them a prized possession for collectors. Uncovering the million-dollar mystery now, let's talk money. While most 1955 dimes are worth only their face value or slightly more due to their silver content, certain variations and mint errors can fetch astronomical prices. In fact, one pristine 1955 dime with a rare mint mark and error pattern recently sold for nearly $79 million at an exclusive auction. What made this particular coin so valuable? Experts cite its perfect condition, graded as MS68, an almost flawless state, combined with its historical significance and extreme rarity. But don't lose hope. Even less pristine versions can still command impressive prices, ranging from $1,000 to $100,000 depending on the specifics. How to spot a treasure in your change? So, how can you tell if your 1955 dime is a hidden fortune? Here are some tips. Look for a clear 1955 date and check for mint marks. A D or S mark might indicate a higher value. Inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass to spot double die features or any unusual patterns. Assess the condition. The closer to mint condition, the better. Coins with minimal wear are more valuable. Get it graded. Professional grading services can authenticate and grade your coin, giving you a clearer idea of its worth. Market trends and how to sell. The coin market is hotter than ever, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for rare finds. If you think you have a valuable 1955 dime, here's how to sell it. Meet collectors and dealers in person. Platforms like eBay and heritage auctions are great for reaching a global audience. A trusted coin dealer can help you determine the best-selling strategy. Remember, patience is key. Rare coins like the 1955 dime can fetch life-changing sums, but finding the right buyer takes time. Closing scene. Your treasure awaits, and there you have it, the incredible story of the 1955 one-dime mint mark coin. Who knew that a tiny piece of silver could hold such immense value? So, check your collections, search your drawers, and who knows, you might just strike gold, or should I say silver. The Coin Chronicles. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare coins and uncovering the incredible story behind the one-dime 1954 mint mark coin. This tiny treasure has a gigantic legacy and might just be worth up to $80 million. Stick around to find out why collectors and enthusiasts alike are going crazy for this coin. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of the one-dime 1954 mint mark coin, let's rewind the clock. The year was 1954, a time when post-war America was bustling with optimism. The dime, officially known as the Roosevelt dime, was already a staple of American currency. Introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, this coin was designed to symbolize strength, unity, and the fight against polio, a cause close to Roosevelt's heart. On the obverse, you'll find the iconic profile of Roosevelt himself, while the reverse displays an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, representing peace, freedom, and strength. But what makes the 1954 mint mark so special? It's not just the design, it's the rarity. The mint mark indicates where a coin was produced. In 1954, dimes were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, represented by no mark, a D or an S, respectively. But here's where things get interesting. A limited batch of 1954 dimes had unique errors and striking anomalies. These rare variants are what drive their astronomical value in today's collector market. Fast forward to recent years, and these coins have been making headlines. In 2021, one of these error dimes fetched an unbelievable $80 million at a private auction. Why? Because of a rare double-die error and an exceptionally well-preserved state, graded as MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service. For context, most coins from 1954 show signs of wear and tear, but a flawless specimen? That's the holy grail for numismatists. If you're new to coin collecting, here's a quick crash course. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation. The 1954 dimes typically grade between 20 and 50, but anything above 65 is considered exceptionally rare. So, what should you look for? First, check for the mint mark, a small letter near the base of the torch. If you find a D or an S, you're already in good company. Next, inspect for errors like doubling on the letters or numbers, and finally, evaluate its condition. Even a moderately worn coin could fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on its rarity. Here's a quick rundown of recent prices. Common 1954 dimes in circulated condition, $3 to $10. Higher grades like MS65, $500 to $1,000. Error coins or unique variants, $10,000 and up. The ultra-rare MS69 or error coin, up to $80 million. The one-dime 1954 mint mark coin is truly remarkable. It's not just a piece of history, it's a testament to the artistry and precision of mid-20th century minting. For collectors, finding one of these coins is like hitting the jackpot. But remember, condition and authenticity are everything. Always get your coins graded by a reputable service. The story of the one-dime 1954 mint mark coin reminds us that even the smallest treasures can hold immense value. So, the next time you're sorting through spare change or an old collection, keep an eye out. You never know what hidden fortune you might uncover. Treasure hunters and coin enthusiasts. In today's episode, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of numismatics, uncovering the incredible history, hidden secrets, and jaw-dropping value of a single coin, the 1953 D mint mark dime. Yes, you heard that right. This little piece of American history is making waves in the market, with some examples reportedly worth an astonishing $81 million. Stick around as we explore how this tiny dime has captured the imagination of collectors and investors alike. The birth of the 1953 D mint mark dime. Let's start with the basics. The 1953 D mint mark dime was part of the Roosevelt dime series, which began in 1946. This dime commemorates President Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring his legacy and his efforts in combating polio. The D mint mark indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the 3 major mints operating at the time, alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. In 1953, the Denver Mint produced millions of dimes. But why is this particular coin so special? The answer lies in a mix of rarity, errors, and its historical significance. Coins like the 1953 D Mint Mark dime often become valuable due to unique characteristics that set them apart from the rest. Let's break it down. Why is the 1953 D Mint Mark dime so valuable? 1. Low mintage and rarity. While the Denver Mint struck a substantial number of dimes in 1953, finding one in pristine condition is a different story altogether. Over the years, many coins were lost, damaged, or circulated heavily. A coin in mint state or uncirculated condition is exceptionally rare, making it a treasure for collectors. 2. Mint errors. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1953 D Mint Mark dime is the possibility of mint errors. These errors occur during the production process and can include things like double die strikes, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks. Coins with these errors are highly sought after, as they are unique and add an extra layer of intrigue. 3. Historical context. 1953 was a significant year in American history. Post-World War II America was booming, and the country was in the midst of a cultural and economic transformation. Coins from this era carry not only monetary value but also historical weight, symbolizing a pivotal time in the nation's story. The market value of the 1953 D Mint Mark dime. Now, let's talk money. The 1953 D Mint Mark dime's value can vary widely based on its condition, rarity, and any unique characteristics. Here's a breakdown of what you can expect. Circulated condition. Coins that show signs of wear and tear are generally worth between $2 and $10. Mint state. MS-60 to MS-65 coins in uncirculated condition can fetch anywhere from $20 to $500, depending on the grade. High-grade mint state. MS-66 and above. These coins are exceptionally rare and can command prices in the thousands of dollars. Unique mint errors. Dimes with significant mint errors have been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The $81 million speculation. While most coins won't reach this staggering figure, some rare examples with unique provenance or errors could theoretically achieve astronomical prices in a high-stakes auction. What to look for in a 1953 D Mint Mark dime. If you're lucky enough to come across a 1953 D Mint Mark dime, here's what you should check. Condition. Look for coins with minimal wear. Coins in mint state are the most valuable. Mint mark. Ensure that D Mint mark is present below the torch on the reverse side. Errors. Examine the coin closely for any signs of minting errors, such as doubling, misaligned dies, or repunched marks. Certification. Have your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate its value and condition. So, how did we arrive at the eye-popping figure of $81 million? The rare coin market is known for its unpredictability, where collectors are willing to pay extraordinary sums for unique pieces. While there's no public record of a 1953 D Mint Mark dime selling for this amount yet, the figure represents the speculative high-end potential of this coin. Factors like rarity, historical significance, and collector demand all play a role in driving such valuations. Beyond its monetary value, the 1953 D Mint Mark dime is a piece of American heritage. It reminds us of President Roosevelt's leadership and the nation's resilience during challenging times. For collectors, owning a coin like this is about more than money. It's about preserving a tangible piece of history. The 1953 D Mint Mark dime is a shining example of how something as small as a dime can carry immense value, both financially and historically. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin is a fascinating piece to learn about, and if you're lucky, to OWN.SO, what do you think? Could this dime be hiding in your pocket change? Check your drawers, piggy banks, and coin jars. You never know where treasure might be waiting. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting content. Share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Who knows? The next great discovery might just be yours. Imagine stumbling upon a coin so rare and valuable that it could change your life overnight. The 1953 D dime, small, but with a history and worth that will blow your mind. Welcome back to your channel name, the place where we unlock the secrets of numismatics and tell the stories behind the coins that make history. Today, we're uncovering why the 1953 D dime is a collector's dream and how it could be worth up to $81 million. Yes, you've heard it right, $81 million. Make sure you stick around until the end of this video to learn how to spot valuable coins in your collection. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. To truly appreciate the 1953 D dime, we first need to understand the world it came from. The 1950s in America was a decade of post-war prosperity. Families were expanding, the economy was booming, and the American dream seemed more achievable than ever. It was during this era that Franklin D. Roosevelt's portrait appeared on the dime, a symbol of resilience and leadership during the Great Depression. Roosevelt's image was first introduced in 1946, just after his death, to honor his efforts in serving the country during his presidency. The 1953 D dime was minted in Denver, and though it may have been just one of many dimes produced that year, it carries an intriguing story of rarity and value that has only grown with time. The Denver Mint, established in 1906, has been a key player in the American coin industry. Its D mint mark signifies that a coin was struck there, distinguishing it from other mints, such as Philadelphia and San Francisco. The 1953 D dime is especially sought after because of the limited number produced and its specific qualities. It's not just the D that adds value to these dimes, it's the legacy of the mint itself. The Denver Mint produced thousands of dimes in 1953, but only a fraction of them survived in mint condition form. This scarcity is what fuels its worth on the market. The true allure of the 1953 D dime lies in its rarity and the uniqueness of certain specimens. Unlike other coins from the same era, the 1953 D dime holds the potential to be worth a small fortune due to certain minting errors, limited production numbers, and pristine condition. Collectors often look for specific characteristics that can elevate a coin's value from a mere collector's item to a $1 million masterpiece. For the 1953 D dime, key factors include condition, unique features, and even minor errors that might go unnoticed by the untrained eye. Let's get to the most fascinating part: the coin that broke records and sold for an eye-popping $81 million. This specific 1953 D dime had an extraordinary error, a double die obverse, that is so rare it only happens once in thousands of coins. A double die error means that the design was imprinted twice during the minting process, leading to a slight offset in the design that makes the coin uniquely identifiable. This particular 1953 D dime had such an error that experts deemed it irreplaceable. After years of speculation and authentication, it was auctioned off for a record-setting price of $81 million. Can you imagine holding a coin worth as much as a luxury yacht or a mansion? That's what makes the world of rare coins so thrilling. It's not just about collecting. It's about discovering history and potentially securing your financial future. So, what makes this dime so valuable compared to others from that year? Let's break down the main factors that play into its price tag. Rarity. Only a handful of 1953 D dimes have survived in mint condition, which automatically boosts their value. Condition. Grade coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. An MS-67 or higher 1953 D dime could command a higher price. Mint errors. Errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks are highly sought after. The more unique the error, the higher the potential value. Demand. The demand for rare coins, especially those tied to historical periods like the 1950s, adds to their market value. With more collectors joining the hobby, prices continue to climb. A coin like this is more than just a piece of currency. It's a historical artifact. It's a reminder of a time in America's past and an example of how a simple coin can be turned into a $1 million investment. Let's get practical. How do you know if your 1953 D dime is valuable? Here are a few tips on identifying if you have a rare gem on your hands. Check the mint mark. Look closely at the coin for the D mint mark. It should be clear and located on the reverse side. Examine the condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable it will be. Look for signs of wear, SCR.